TP in the place to be, man. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button, man. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, man. We're finna go ahead and get into it. So I made a video yesterday about this. My pretty much ran out of memory on my phone, so it was hard for me to actually be able to get it recorded. Plus my phone died and all types of other stuff happened. So pretty much Blueface yesterday got arrested for attempted blick down charges where he hit somebody up, where he hit him up and they ain't pass away. So TMZ got the situation, and we finna just go ahead and delve into it. Go ahead and hit the like button if you haven't already. Go ahead and subscribe. We finna go ahead and get into it. It says the Blueface shooting attempted homie footage is released. As this new Las Vegas clip shows, is a man in a truck being shot at. Monday afternoon, Blueface was arrested for an incident that happened last month in Las Vegas. In the report, the Los Angeles rapper was accused of pulling a gun and shooting a driver of a truck after an altercation happened. According to TMZ, Blueface and his crew approached the truck, where the rapper pulled out his weapon, fired it multiple times before the truck sped away. According to those at the venue, the unknown driver has an alleged altercation with the rapper's entourage, where Blueface wasn't involved in the initial fight. After the venue situation, things escalate outside, as you can take a look at yourself exactly what happened in the clip. I'm gonna go ahead and watch it, y'all. It's 2 minutes long. Let's go ahead and get into it. TMZ got it, so. There ain't no audio to it. He walking outside. Like he pointed at something. Truck pulls up. He trying to get out the way, and Blueface starts shooting. It's kind of hard to see because Blueface behind this little silver car, and the female take off running. It's kind of hard to just judge the situation off of just the strength of what's going on, because it looked like the dude was driving kind of crazy. But in the eyes of the law, somebody can be driving crazy, and if they don't hit you, it don't matter how crazy they driving, like, you can't really just shoot at them. So it's kind of janky because, you know, depending on the state Blueface was in, or Las Vegas, Nevada, I wonder how what the laws are when it comes to, like, stand your ground. You know, can you stand your ground? Can you are you able to defend your friend if they being harmed or something like that? I'm finna look it up right now. See if they have it. Give me just a second, y'all. It says in Nevada, you are allowed to use force in self-defense, but only under 2 conditions. You reasonably believe that an aggressor poses an immediate threat of harm, and you use no more force than the necessary to repel the aggressor's threat. You know, the fact that Blueface struck the dude is already the reason why it's attempted. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the word. I'm trying to just make sure YouTube don't try to hit me with no strikes and nothing like that. So, you know, instead of it being that, it would have been discharging your weapon in public. And they could have tried to tack on the attempted what you call it, just because you shot in a direction. So, you know, I'm not necessarily I don't know too much about what's going on in the situation, but it seemed like Blueface was called outside due to a situation. It says that he wasn't necessarily involved, but I don't know if TMZ has that situation fully figured out, because it seemed like he was in the sidelines, but he was kind of involved. We can't hear if he was yelling at the dude or if just his people was into it with him, but we could definitely see that his people was the first ones to kind of engage the situation. So for him to be trying to press the situation, or him to shoot, the biggest issue is the fact that he's Blueface, so he's the bigger name in the situation. So, you know, even if somebody else in his camp shot, it might fall back on him. But for the fact that he shot, makes it even worse. You know, they could take it to criminal court or civil court, and you probably get a decent amount of money for that. So it just seemed like Blueface should have just been, he probably could have carried the gun. It's not necessarily wrong to carry the gun, because maybe you need to defend yourself if it turns all the way down to that. But he just didn't need to extend, you know, himself in this situation, because now he's being investigated. Now, he could very well, when they investigate, find out that he was in the right, that, you know, the person was aggressing him and he was trying to, you know, put force to stop that immediate target. But it don't seem like in this situation that was the only decision that was to be made. To go back to my first point, you know, unless they going straight into you, or like looking like they charging straight into you, you can't really use any harm towards a vehicle that's might be belligerent on the road. And that might be an issue, like an underlying issue with the laws we have right now. But, you know, if they were to say that you can do such and such on the road, who's gonna stop folks from just acting real belligerent? So, you know, it's a real dicey game, but I feel like Blueface should have just stayed out the way on this situation. Probably stayed inside. Didn't shoot his gun. But that's just definitely my take on the situation, man. If y'all have y'all's own take on the situation, y'all definitely let me know. If you're from Nevada, y'all let me know what the laws are out there with the guns. Y'all let me know if y'all know of any situations kind of similar to this in y'all state, so we can kind of just, you know, kind of tap into what's gonna happen, or kind of see what's gonna happen. But that's just my take on the situation. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation, man. Should Blueface have been there? Should he have discharged his weapon? Was that a good idea, or was that something he should have just went ahead and just made sure he didn't do? Because in my eyes, you worth too much money to be doing that. But the counter side to that is, you know, he's been acting a fool ever since he's been with Krishan, so it's not outside of what he's been doing to do something real crazy to get himself locked up. But that's just my opinion. That's my take. I definitely like everybody who drops a comment in the comment box, man. I appreciate everybody who drops their opinion, even if they disagree with me. Go ahead and hit the like button if you haven't already, man. Go ahead and hit that sub button, man. We on the road to 1,000 subs. I'm trying to hit 500 by the end of November. So, man, I want everybody to go ahead and just hit that subscribe button. I got 141 returning viewers. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I got about 93% of people who watch my videos ain't subscribed. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, man. Just go ahead and tap in. And, you know, I'm going to get at y'all on the next one, man. Y'all stay out the way. And until next time.